What up everyone, it's Jinzo the Red Eyes, and I wanted to make a video to go over my Red Eyes Rokket Guardragon deck. We just received the ban list not too long ago for the January 2020 meta, and I wanted to go over a couple of changes that I was able to make to the deck, mostly adding the Rokket engine now that we have Striker Dragon. Also was able to incorporate Draco Masters of the Tenyi into the deck, and a few other changes as well. So I'm very happy that my deck didn't get hit on the FNL list. I thought Sayuja was going to be limited or banned. Red Eyes Dark Dispel Dragon didn't get hit, and World Legacy Guardragon was also untouched. So let's get into the profile, and yeah, leave some feedback. Let me know what you think of the deck. So to start us off, we've got my favorite card, Red Eyes Black Dragon. I run 3. Normally you just send him to grave with Dragon Shrine, but there are a couple of plays with the Guard Dragons that will allow you to take them out of your hand in order to special summon them. So followed up by that, we have Black Flare Dragon, basically just another copy of the vanilla as a Gemini, so if you can normal summon him, he has a pretty good effect. Then we have Red Eyes Dark Dispel Dragon. Basically, if he's in your hand, you can banish a dragon on the field to special summon him, and he allows you to special summon a dragon from the graveyard or your hand. Next is a Black Metal Dragon, who is the MVP of the deck. Basically, whenever he's on the field and he's sent to the graveyard, it allows you to add a Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. Now, with the release of Striker Dragon, this actually enables a 1-card combo with Black Metal Dragon, and I'll definitely go ahead and show that off here going forward. But you definitely want to resolve him as much as possible to gain as much advantage as possible. Next, I run 3 Guardragon Promeneses and 2 Guardragon Garmidis. I love these cards a lot. They work really well in this deck. They synergize very well. Garmidis, it gets special summoned from the hand if a normal monster gets sent to the graveyard. Also, if he's in the grave, you're able to add him to your hand by discarding a dragon monster. If that dragon monster is normal, you can special summon from the hand. Guardragon Promeneses gets special summoned from the graveyard if a normal monster is sent to the graveyard, and you can discard him to boost up a dragon's attack. So it's very easy to get him into the graveyard. So these work really well with Dragon Shrine, Red Eyes Insight, a lot of cards in your deck. And there's also a 2-card combo with Promeneses and Dragon Shrine. Next, I run 1 World Chalice Guard Dragon. If he is in your grave, you're able to banish it in order to special summon a normal monster to a zone a link monster points to. Also, it kind of acts like a hand trap. So when one of your linked monsters is targeted by an effect, you're able to discard this and negate the effect and destroy that card. So next we run Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storm. Very easy to summon him. Basically, if he's in your hand or graveyard, you're able to banish 2 dragon monsters from your hand or graveyard in order to special summon it. It's level 7, so it helps with making the Flare Metal rank 7. Next is our Rokket engine. So we run 1 Absolrado Dragon, level 7. If he's sent to the graveyard, no matter how he's sent there, he allows you to add a Rokket monster to hand. Usually that card is going to be Rokket Tracer. So his effect is that once he's on the field, you're able to destroy a face-up card on your field in order to special summon a Rokket from your deck directly. And normally that is going to be Magna Rokket Dragon. So Magna Rokket Dragon has a pretty good effect. If he is targeted by a link monster, he destroys himself in order to allow you to send a card on your opponent's side of the field to the grave. So it's a send effect. Normally you go into both of these in order to just go into Guard Dragon plays, but you can also go ahead and use both of them as synchro material in order to summon Borreload Savage Dragon. So the Rokket engine is actually pretty small. I think it's perfect the way it is. I don't really see myself needing any more. We then have Supreme King Dragon Darkworm, which you normally send with Dragon Shrine. So once in the grave, if you control no other cards, you can special summon him onto the field. So it's a free dragon that you can use for a lot of your plays here. And then we have Amorphate Sloth. So Sloth, you normally go into him one of 2 ways. The first is you're using Hieratic Link. So on your opponent's turn, you tribute the Hieratic Link to send a card on their field back to their hand, and then you're able to special summon him directly from the deck. The second way that you can summon him is with Dragoonity Knight Romulus. So he would have to be in your hand, but if a dragon monster is summoned from the extra deck to one of Romulus's link pointers, you're able to special summon him from your hand. The nice thing is that it turns off his effect until the end of your turn, so it would turn on the effect that on your opponent's turn, which is exactly what you want. So that rounds out the monster lineup. Now moving on to the spell and trap card lineup. we're going to start with 3 Red Eyes Insight. So this will allow us to mill a Red Eyes card to the graveyard in order to add a Red Eyes spell or trap to your hand. Normally you're going to mill the vanilla Red Eyes Black Dragon, and if you have Garmidis in your hand or Prominences in the grave, you'll be able to activate their effects to special summon them onto the field. Then we run 3 Dragon Shrines. This is a really great starter card. You mill the regular Red Eyes Black Dragon as well as Dark Worm. This will allow you to summon Dark Worm, but you also have other options in case you draw this card later in the game. So you can mill Tempest, you can mill World Chalice Guardragon, you can also mill Auto Rokket Dragon in order to add a Rocket card to your hand if you need to. So that's why we run 3 of. And then 1 Foolish Burial, basically Dragon Shrine Light, still lets you mill a dragon. And Dragon's Ravine, so this card you're able to add it for free, basically with a Dragoon Knight Romulus. So this also extends some of our plays there. Boot Sector Launch, also a card that you're able to add to your hand with the summoning of Striker Dragon and World Legacy Guardragon, which is still crazy. At worst, it allows you to special summon a level 4 lower dragon from your graveyard onto the field. At best, it is part of a 2-card combo, which is pretty crazy, so fully expect to see this on the ban list. Next, we run 1 for 1. We have 7 level 1 dragons in our deck, so you're able to special summon whichever one you want depending on your situation. And then 2 Return of the Dragon Lords allows us to special summon some of our level 7 dragons from the graveyard, and also offers some protection here, especially important when you're wanting to protect the Amorphate Sloth. Monster Reborn allows us to special summon from anywhere, and Call by the Grave. We run a combo deck, and hand traps completely kill us here, so you definitely want to make sure that you're able to complete your combos. Very important. Red Eyes Fang with Chain, I love this card. You're able to add it for free, basically whenever Black Metal Dragon goes to the graveyard or you resolve Red Eyes Insight, and it's really good disruption. It allows you to take one of your opponent's effect monsters and attach it to one of your Red Eyes cards, effectively taking care of the problem. So, and now onto the extra deck. I run 3 Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragons. There are a lot of occasions where I'm able to bring out all 3 of them onto the field, and this is basically a win condition. So every single time that an opponent activates an effect, they're going to take 1500 damage if you have all 3 on the field, so they're not going to be able to resolve very many effects. So one of the reasons that it's pretty easy to put 3 of these on your field is because of its second effect. You would detach an Xyz material from this card in order to summon a Red Eyes normal monster from your graveyard, which is already half of the material that you're going to need to summon another one. And then we have Borlo Savage Dragon, who is pretty easy to summon. So as long as you're able to summon the Rocket Tracer, you can activate its effect to special summon the Magna Rocket from your deck, which will allow you to make a Synchro for Synchro 8. Then we have Striker Dragon. Again, this card is amazing. So you summon it and you get Boot Sector Launch, and if you're able to summon another dragon monster, you're able to link to into Romulus, and then take advantage of the Rocket engine, as small as it may be. Then we have the Guardragon engine, Guardragon LP and Guardragon Pisty. LP allows you to summon from your hand or directly from the deck, which is ridiculous. And then Guardragon Pisty allows you to summon from your graveyard or from the banish pile. So it's pretty easy to summon these when we have different ways of summoning level 4 lower dragons onto the field. Then we have Twin Triangle Dragon. He's just an alternate way to get into your combos. He's part of the 2-card combo with Prominences and Dragon Shrine. And we run 1 Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. This card is ridiculous. Not only is it very, very easy to get onto the board, it allows for disruption and the special summoning of a monster. So you return a card on your opponent's side of the field to their hand and you summon Sloth. So it's pretty disgusting. We run 1 Dragoon Knight Romulus. This gets you a Dragon Shrine and it helps you extend your combos. So it's a really great card. And Draco, Masters of the Tenyi. So this card is really great. Again, it's part of the 2-card combo with Prominences and Dragon Shrine, which I'll show off here in a bit. So it's very easy to summon. All it requires is at least one Link monster, but its effect is really good. So it cannot be destroyed by battle with effect monsters. The second effect is really good. So you're able to destroy as many opponents' monsters on their side of the field up to the number of normal monsters in your graveyard. So there are instances in where I have 4 normals in my graveyard and you're able to pop 4 of those cards. So this card is really great, and I think it's really underrated. Next we have Triple Burst Dragon. So this is really only used to get rid of the LP and the Pissy. or to free up a monster zone so you can use LP or Pissy's effect. But it also makes it really easy to go into Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel, or Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, depending on the situation. Then Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel. This card's effect aren't great here, but it basically helps open link pointers, and then it allows you to special summon a monster from the graveyard or the banish pile, which helps extend into the triple flare metal dragon combos. But the restriction is that once you use its effect to revive, you're not able to link for the rest of the turn. Then we have Saryuja, the not banished dragon. Obviously everybody knows what this does, but it allows you to draw 4 cards, place 3 at the bottom of your deck, so it fixes a lot of hands, and then it allows you to special summon a monster from your hand. Last but certainly not least, we have Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. Glad I got mine when it was $50. All you need to know is that 4 materials gives you 4 negates. Okay, so now I'm going to show off a couple of combos. The first is a 1-card combo with Black Metal Dragon. So you're going to normal summon him. Then you are going to link him away for Striker Dragon, which is going to allow you to search for Protector Launch, and because Black Metal Dragon went to the graveyard, you're going to be able to search a Red Eyes card, and that card's going to be Darkness Metal Dragon. So you'll add him to your hand. You will special summon him by banishing Striker Dragon, which will allow you to special summon the Black Metal Dragon from grave. Then you're going to link them both away for Romulus, which is going to allow you to add Dragon Shrine. And the Black Metal Dragon going to grave is going to allow you to add another Red Eyes card. You can add a vanilla Red Eyes, which you're going to be sending away with the Dragon Shrine, in order to send the Outer Dragon, which is going to allow you to add a rocket monster to your hand. You're going to add the Rocket Tracer, and then you're going to be activating the Boot Sector Launch, which is going to allow you to special summon that Rocket Tracer and activate his effect to pop the Boot Sector Launch, and then you're going to special summon the Magna Rocket Dragon. Now you're going to link the Tracer Dragon into LP, Magna Rocket into Pisty. And because they're both pointing to the same zone on the field, you're going to be able to use both of the Guardragon effects now. So you're going to special summon the Darkness Metal Dragon, which in turn is going to allow you to special summon the Black Metal Dragon. Now, because we use Rocket Tracer's effect, we are locked to only special summoning dark monsters from the extra deck. So we're going to summon Triple Burst Dragon, which is going to open that monster zone and allow you to summon Tempest directly from the deck using LP's effect. And now I'm going to link away Triple Burst, both Guardragon and Black Metal Dragon, in order to summon Darkness Metal, the Dragon of Dark Steel. Black Metal Dragon allowing us to add another Red Eyes card to hand. So I'm going to get Red Eyes Insight, I'm going to send a Red Eyes monster to the grave and add Fang with Chain to my hand. So Darkness Metal is going to allow you to special summon a monster to your field. Its effect is going to be negated, and you're not going to be able to link summon after you use that effect, but we can still Xyz and Synchro. So I'm going to summon the first Flare Metal Dragon, attaching the Tempest to special summon a Red Eyes to the field. Then we're going to use Tempest's effect in grave, as we've not used it yet, banishing 2 monsters to make the second Flare Metal Dragon, which we can then go ahead and use its effect to special summon another vanilla Red Eyes. And at this point, if you had any way to get another Red Eyes on the field, you'd be able to make the third. But now with 2 Flare Metal Dragons on the field, your opponent's going to take 1,000 damage every time that he activates an effect, and you set the Red Eyes Fang with Chain. So this next combo is a 2-card combo, and so you only need Prometheus and Dragon Shrine in your hand. So first you're going to need to activate Dragon Shrine. You're going to send a Red Eyes Black Dragon to the graveyard, and you're going to also send Darkworm. You're going to special Darkworm using its effect, and you're going to normal summon the Prometheus. Now you're going to link away the Darkworm and the Prometheus in order to make a Twin Triangle Dragon. Will then allow you to pay 500 life points in order to summon the Red Eyes from your grave. And then in turn you're going to be able to summon the Draco Masters of the Tenyi. Now because a Red Eyes on the field went to the graveyard, you're going to be able to special summon that Prometheus from the grave, and then you're going to use it to make LP. Then what I like to do here is I like to use LP's effect in order to summon Black Metal Dragon from the deck, which brings him into play, who you will then link away to make the Striker Dragon, who will then get you Boot Sector Launch, and then Black Metal Dragon will get you a Red Eyes card. You're going to go for Darkness Metal Dragon, and then you will special summon the Darkness Metal Dragon by banishing the LP, and then you're going to revive your Black Metal Dragon in order to go to your Saryuja play. And this is where you can chain block by activating Black Metal Dragon first, and then Saryuja second, and then you're going to be able to go ahead and add a Red Eyes card, and then draw 4. So I'm going to add the World Legacy Guardragon to the hand in order to special summon Black Metal Dragon, link him away, and add a Red Eyes card. Activate, mill, and add. Then we're going to special summon a Red Eyes from the hand using Saryuja, special summon Darkness Metal Dragon using Pisty, and special summoning the Black Metal Dragon using the Darkness Metal Dragon. We're going to link those away for the Romulus. Add in Dragon's Ravine. Black Metal Dragon's going to add another Red Eyes card, which we're going to discard to activate the Dragon's Ravine, sending the Auto Rokket Dragon, adding the Rokket Tracer. Then we're going to link 2 for the Hieratic Seal. We're going to activate the Boot Sector Launch to special summon the Rokket Tracer, activate its effect to destroy the Boot Sector Launch and special summon Magnum Rokket Dragon. Then we're going to Synchro 8 for the Savage Dragon, attaching Saryuja for 4 negates, and setting the Playing with Chain. Now on your opponent's turn, you're going to tribute the Hieratic Seals to send one of their monsters back to the hand and summon the Amorphate Sloth. So this 2-card combo, we were able to set up the Red Eyes Black Dragon, Amorphate Sloth, Borreload Savage Dragon, and the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Borreload Savage Dragon has 4 negates, and you have the Red Eyes Playing with Chain. So naturally, depending on what your starting hand was looking like at the beginning of the turn, you would have been able to do more, like go for the Flare Metal Dragon plays, but I think this is pretty good for a 2-card combo. So that's basically all I have for you today. So this deck allowed me to get second place at my locals twice in the past month, so I think it's actually gotten quite a bit better than before. But what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think of the deck profile. Any feedback would be definitely appreciated here. And if you guys like, I could definitely go ahead and make another video for test hands for this deck. So this is Jinzo the Red Eyes signing out. I certainly appreciate you guys watching, and have a good one.